Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to David at Go to Hobbies. Right, as a truck driver, I expect to see the police patrolling the motorways, on the bridges, beside the roads, but I drive thousands and thousands of miles a week, and I'm lucky if I see one police car in a day on the motorways. And I feel that the police service or the police force is not giving adequate policing of the motorways and highways in the UK, Scotland and Wales. Excuse me. Why do I say this? Because the roads in the UK are literally a lawless road. People get away with murder because they cause these accidents, people are getting injured, and I had one yesterday. I nearly got taken out. But that is a huge problem as a professional driver. Every day we put our lives at risk. But this is the truth. I find that the police are never there when you need them. There was an incident yesterday coming up the M1. There'd been an accident between two cars. One was on the outside safety barrier in the stones, and the traffic were coming up or down, shall I say, from the southbound M1. I phoned the police up, told them what had happened, and they got emergency services en route. But gee whiz, the state of people's driving is horrendous. I mean, horrendous and dangerous. Now, I go to work, and when I'm at work, I fear for my life. That's how bad it is. I don't feel that the police is adequately patrolling the roads and keeping people that break the law off the roads. I know it's serious, and I don't make these assumptions lightly. And why do I make them? Because I don't see the police. You used to see the police a lot more in the counties and stopping motorists and doing something about it. But I can tell you now, some counties are better than others. I found Scotland extremely good. A lot more police in Scotland than in England. And it's got to a point where I thought to myself, what can we do? So you have to alter your driving technique, and you have to alter your mindset about how you deal with situations, how you deal with other drivers, because you need to drive safely and you need to drive to get home tonight. And you got to think about everyone out there is trying to kill you. And when you need the police to be there to uphold the law and to remove people from these roads, there's not enough police officers. There's not enough funding for road policing units. They might have a spate of picking on a particular colour of car. Well, we'll have a blue one today, lads. I'm only joking, boys and girls. It just seems, it might be the way. Right, what colour are we going to pick on today? It might be the way. Don't know. But I do have respect for the police. They do a flipping hard job, and it's not always their fault, because if they haven't got the funding, if they haven't got the manpower, they can't be in two places at the same time. And it's also to do with the category of seriousness where they're going to. If it's a fatality on the motorway, everything comes to a stop and they're all in there, right? Because it's a horrible thing. And I've seen a lot of it in my 41 years of driving. I've seen too much. It's a hard burden to carry, seeing what you see. And the only way I can cope with it is just to forget it. And that's probably one reason I'm so forgetful, because I can't hold on to memories, because if I did, I'd be in a nut house, wouldn't I? But going back to what I'm saying, and that is, excuse me dogs, they're on my lap, and they're comfortable, and they're contented. But I just wish the police would patrol the motorways adequately and put the funding in place, because a lot of people on the motorway, it's all right relying on cameras and patrol vehicles, but they're not dealing with lawbreakers. The amount of this is no word of a lie. I'm coming up the M1, I think it was Leicestershire area, and I had this car in the near side lane, and literally how he didn't hit me, I do not know. He come from the near side lane, straight in front of me. I couldn't even see the back of his car. He was that close. He must have been millimetres away from my bumper. And I thought, if I'd have hit him, he would have been totaled. It would have been a scrambled brain all in his car. Because when trucks hit a vehicle, you can say it's good night. Because people just don't realise you're carrying 26 tonnes of stuff in the back of your vehicle. Then you've got 15 tonnes or just under 26 tonnes of vehicle weight, making about 44 tonnes. And you think to yourself, 44 tonnes travelling at 56 miles an hour. And if I'd have hit him, he would have been scrambled all in his car and a complete mess. And people just don't have a clue the risk they take. It's a lot of responsibility driving a truck. Unfortunately, a lot of people giving us good drivers a bad name, because there's some flipping screwdrivers out there as truck drivers. But unfortunately, the police need to be on the ball and step up to the mark and get these absolute morons off the road. And you think to yourself, where will it stop? And if you want the honest truth, it won't. It will not stop. And the only way I can see light at the end of the tunnel is once vehicles become AI controlled, autonomous to the driver, and they will know where every single vehicle is in their specific area, and they can anticipate, and that they will link up and they will say, I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm coming off here, I'm coming on here. And the AI system will plot the most safest route. And that is the only way that these roads will become safer. And the idiots that drive the vehicles will be removed from the equation. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. and hopefully it'll be soon. So thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a comment below. Let me know what experiences you had. And if you've lost a loved one, been hurt, my heart goes out to you, because I know what it's like. And in another video, I'll tell you of a CBC training course that reduced me to tears. So we'll leave at that, and I want to let you know that please, please, please drive to survive. Read the roads, anticipate what people are going to do, and one thing above all else, just remember, those idiots out there don't have a clue what they're doing, and you've got to think for them. Anticipation, good observation, and good reaction time. So please keep your speed down, be very observant, and anticipate what could arise. So take care, everyone. Please share, like, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.